It started on the 13th of December and it's still going today, 9th of January, and it's been quite stressful. 920, 930 hectares, and 90% of that is blue gums. It's devastated some of the shelter we've had on our western side, which is the dominant winds come from. It's taken out a lot of trees, quite a few red gum trees, and also messmate and yellow box trees. We rely on the trees for shelter, mainly for lambing. With the undulating block we've got here, and then you've got trees as well, you know, the sheep can get in the cooler weather. These trees are very old. The messmate and yellow box have got a very slow growing rate compared to red gums, probably half the growing rate I would think of a red gum. Also, if you look at these trees in these areas, around this Mooralla area, they haven't been burnt in hundreds of years, I would think, because it just doesn't seem to get big fires as like in the east of the other, eastern side of the Grampians, where the lightning strikes in the Grampians, burns out the other side, and you get big fires. Here, if you look at all the big trees, there's no there's no sign of any burning. Whereas on the eastern side of the Grampians, all the big trees have got scars from burning. It wasn't an extremely hot fire that came through here, been earlier in the season, so there was still a lot of green grass. We have to re-fence all our western boundary, and quite a few internal fences. It's going to be a very big expense. There'll be no change out of 100,000 for us. Yeah, and that's without time put on that either. I think in this whole area we'll have a regeneration there'll be gums coming up everywhere. From my experience in the fire I was involved with in 2006, it was a very big fire. I think it burnt 70-odd thousand hectares on the other side of the Grampians, and we had thousands of acres which red gums came up everywhere, because I think it must have been the smoke. The smoke must have an effect on the seed. It helps coat the seed and helps germinate it. And hopefully we have a bit of that going on here. We can probably fence them off. This is one of the best areas around for growing sheep. Yeah, you can do, you can grow wool, you can grow fat lambs. I've been doing it for a long time, and that's why, yeah. And it's a good spot to live, you just got to look around, don't you?